What's going on, y'all? Guess what? We're here at Carowinds. I'm here for a special event called Coast to Con. We just went down to Dollywood. Now we're doing Carowinds, but we get some special behind-the-scenes looks at a few different things. You had to choose what you wanted. I chose Carowinds. So we're getting a paranormal, lights-on walkthrough of a haunted maze here at Carowinds. How great is that? You get to see all the amazing things that are hidden in the dark. Some of the special effects, maybe how things are done. Paranormal quickly became my favorite haunted house here at SCarowinds, and now we get to see with the lights on. This is gonna be fun. So be sure you like, subscribe, thumbs up, ring that bell notification, because we got a lot of great content fixed to come out from Carowinds and a lot of other parks that you don't want to miss. Let's go inside.
Yes, I know. Very familiar with the place there. Oh, so you're like Dr. Phillips here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just moved down.
Did you wear a mouse? Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Rockage. I am the entertainment production manager here at Carowinds. So I am helping to support this event right now. You met Ryan Allen earlier, I believe. I am part of his team. He is the director of entertainment here. So it's pretty cool. You know, we have a really small but diverse group. Look at Paranormal Inc. Paranormal Inc. came to us in 2022, but its original concept was actually in 2015 at Knott's Berry Farm, which is a scary farm. It was the original concept of Scott John. I can't even know now. I'll get back to you on that one because I just forgot it. Anyway, so he came up with it, and then when we got it, they took it down and they took Paranormal down in Knott's Berry Farm in January and February of 22. Shipped it to us in semi-truck trailers, so 53-foot semis, shipped line with semi-truck line over, wall by wall, piece by piece, set piece by set piece, and we got it here at the very end of February of 2022. In that, we were really able to take this empty warehouse and make it into Paranormal Inc., our version of it. What you're seeing outside is 100% Knott's. Here inside the house, we're about 80% Knott's Berry Farm, so all this wall work, it's all John Cook found it, nailed it, guys. John Cook was the original designer of it, but this is all of his work, his idea. Paranormal Inc., it takes place in Hayden Hill Sanitarium. That is just a location that is not the subject material. The subject material is actually Paranormal Inc. They are a paranormal investigation team trying to do a live reality TV show and focusing on the Ghost Pod. The Ghost Pod is a new contraption of technology, and it is to trap ghosts, and you can do then experiments on the ghosts and see what happened with them, whatever. And as we all know, things go bad. So there's a post where I am right now. They are talking to you. Hello, welcome. They're actually inviting you in, and you're having to apply and be part of the TV show. There's another post on the TV screen who starts getting annoyed and wants to do the experiment a little bit sooner, who you will see later on in the house. See what happens to that person later on in the house. He says, forget this, switches the switch, everything goes kind of haywire in here, lights go dark, Ghost Pod comes on, she comes through, Ghost Pod of course breaks. Emily, the ghost, ends up in that doorway. I'm going to see her behind you. And she says you're all going to die, and then there is a flyer who will fly above you. She flies all the way to this side of the room, and she will fly back the entire way to the room while you're standing in it. So you'll have a live person above you inside of the haunted show. As you see, the contraption does have a double carabiner harness for each side of her. The two yellow pegs behind there, you can see on the box, is actually two pegs that are put into the ground. Those ground supports allow her, if she happens to come out of the harness when she's trying to change out with the next performer, they can't fall out of that window. That is like about an 8-foot clearance, so we don't want to get them hurt. So as they change out, we're able to lock those doors and make it safe for that performer. Again, her name is Emily, if I did not mention that. She flies back and forth. We do about a 30 to 45 minute set, 2 or 3 females per day. It's usually a female. Weight restrictions are about 135 for that contraption for light. Really cool thing about this house, we actually don't have any actor activated or trip censored activated scares. Everything is behind this wall in our tech booth. Our tech booth is actually one technician back there actually triggering all the effects. So you're never going to get an all front person scare. You're never going to get all middle group scare. So that will be random. We do about 9 or 10 cameras. Oh God, thank God, look at that. What was this earlier, Gabe? Lord! So it will never be the same show. There's always everything different will happen. So it's really cool that we are able to produce that for our guests. So every time they come in, it's going to be a different scene.
Does that mean they're watching from in there? Like,
yeah, so we have 9 cameras. Actually, you can see there was one. You could see one. There's a little ball camera up there. on the wall, and they're actually, it actually connects to our security system too, so it actually doubles up. So our tech can see it plus our security team can see it. So in case something gets damaged in the house, someone gets hurt or whatever, they can go back and review that footage. It's pretty cool. How you get out of this room, as soon as everything goes crazy, there's two monsters. If you actually want to take these doors and push them back towards the other wall. Yep. Yep. So it's like choose your own path at this point. So what happens is in the original version that door used to be over here, and these clocks would come in, these gurneys would come through and actually separate the group. So they would force you to pick a side. This one will allow you to pick one naturally as you would choose. That one is nurse, this one is doctor. From the original concept, there used to be like 30 rooms in the original house. We're down to 19. So like they used to have a little bit more, I would say, story development if you're into that. But we had to condense it just over space we can. Any other questions? Cool, I'm gonna let you go through the house. If you do have to brush against something, that is fine. Take as many photos or pictures as you want. If you do touch something, just let you know, all of our houses are fire retardant. So if you touch it, you might get some type of residue on your hands. There's some really cool effects in here. There are no monsters right now in this house. We'll bring them back in, but it's lights on, so I don't want to ruin that effect with all the makeup and visualization of that. One last tidbit before I let you go. We do have an homage to Knott's Berry Farm in this house. As they sent it, we found 2 stress reliever boysenberries. So, and if you actually go in the back, you'll pass, there's a bathroom room, you'll see the bathroom. Another room with a gurney, and then you'll see a corner room before you get up a little ramp. As you're going up the ramp, if you look to your left, in the medicine cabinet, there's 2 boysenberry stress relievers attached to the wall. That's what we call the Knott's room. Say, hey, thank you for your house, we sold it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer what I can. If I can't answer it, I'll make it up. Yes, enjoy your time.
So go through nurses?
Sure.
You take your time, my baby. Nothing you want to. And this is where the 2 rooms join back together.
Yeah. So.
Now I backed up just a little bit back in here to this room, you know, where the 2 rooms merge together. I want to show you, like behind this door, they actually have corridors, see, where the scare actors can move around and do what they need to do to, well, scare you. So there's ways they can get around this place and you don't even know it. Let's continue on. I ain't gonna lie, that one there actually scared me just now. I thought that was really somebody standing there acting like a mummy or a dummy or whatever, and didn't know, just didn't know. That's another place a scare actor can go right there behind this scene and scare you. Another place the scare actors right there can hide, scare you. You see that cover up in black sheets and stuff or whatever they have to hide themselves in. You know, this is lights on, but it's still pretty dark in here. This is probably my favorite part of the maze, I guess you say, is, I don't know if this is an electric chair or what this was, but it's a lot of, like, people get electrified in here, electrocuted. They got wires hanging everywhere. Yeah, this is pretty neat here. And usually there's a scare actor right inside here, screaming and carrying on and kind of making you scared. Something else, the lighting and stuff you don't normally see, and the speakers really changes the atmosphere in here. See what else we can get into back here. And this is the part that gets a lot of people, is these drums right here will roll and move and make a lot of banging noises. And a lot of these electrical panels, they'll have like arcing and stuff like that coming out of them, like they're shorting out. Place for scare actors to jump and kind of pop up and scare you. Which way do I go here?
You go straight.
Okay. I didn't realize there was two ways to go right there. One takes you back into that doctor's office. Get some more electrical panels. Couple busted lines up ahead of us, above us. And see, there's another place for the scare actor to kind of look through that window right there and scare you. More scary props in here. Wiring just hanging everywhere. When there's a lot of details you just normally, I mean, even like the peeling wallpaper, you just don't really notice it. I mean, you do, but you don't, I guess, because you're so scared, but it really adds to the atmosphere of the scare maze. Now, I was able to brighten my phone up just a little bit so you can see some of the details over here in the dark, because it's really dark in this little room right here. And here's something I've never noticed, is a head with a mop on it. Yeah. Might have been the janitor. I don't know. There's wires hanging all above you. I mean, normally you're not looking ahead, but I mean, they even put details like that in here. Electrical panels everywhere with them little arcing things going off. It's pretty neat. Come on through here to where they do the autopsies. Bloody sinks. Got some instruments hanging up here. It's like I say, a lot of detail you don't normally see because you're fixated on something like this right here. You know, you see the dead body just laying here, and that kind of grabs your attention right there. Like this one had knee surgery or something. Not sure what happened to him. So let's go on through and see what else we can see. All right, now we're coming out to near the end of it. It's kind of gory right out here. So as you can see, they have a scare actor might be able to jump out from behind that curtain right there. And of course, you can't see, and you're going through these little ropes, and all of a sudden you have the headhunters out here. Yeah, very bloody, as you can see, and very graphic, I must say. Very graphic. Then you have these, not sure what these things here are called, but they're here. Let me widen you out a little bit. There you go. Let me know in the comments below, what would you call, well, I guess these six-eyed monsters right here. Got one on each side of you. And they actually swing out and move, as you can see, their own mechanisms back there. So not only do you walk by them, they will move at you. And of course you got speakers to kind of add to the sounds. And well, there's more gore back here. We're not quite done yet with the gore. Yeah, not exactly the sanitarium I wanted to go to. And we're out. If you made it to this point right here, you're out of Paranormal Inc. You made it through alive. Thank you, Carowinds. Thank you, American Coaster Enthusiast Ace. This was great. I've always wanted to walk through, record it, see all the little details, all the hidden things you just don't normally get to see because you're rushing through, trying not to get scared. You don't want the ghost to catch you. Whatever the case may be, you don't notice it. That was great. Enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this, be sure to go check out our other videos or other content. We're everywhere. We're on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere. Go check us out. Links to all that stuff is down below. But be sure you subscribe to this because we have some amazing content coming out soon. Very much a lot of stuff like this. SCarowinds will be right around the corner before you know it. A lot of great content coming out. So be sure you subscribe. With that, we want to thank you for hanging with the Crazy Crew, and we got to get out of here.